You are wrong about something right now. Not maybe, not possibly, definitely. And the terrifying part? You have no idea what it is.
Your brain is lying to you. It has been lying to you for years. And before you think, not me, I'm pretty rational, let me stop you right there. Because that thought, that's the first lie.
Let me prove it to you. Think about the last argument you had online. Someone presented facts. Clear, undeniable facts. And your immediate reaction wasn't, oh, was wrong. It was anger, frustration, a sudden need to find the one obscure article that proves you're still right. That wasn't stubbornness. That was your brain protecting a lie it already decided was true. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain wasn't built for truth. It was built for survival. Thousands of years ago, believing a rustle in the bushes was a predator kept you alive, even when it was just wind. The brain that assumed danger survived. The brain that waited for perfect information got eaten. So evolution hardwired you to believe first and ask questions never. But we don't live in the jungle anymore. We live in a world of infinite information, and that ancient survival software is now a bug. And let me show you how deep this goes. I want you to imagine something. You meet someone new. They tell you they're a doctor. Impressive, right? Now imagine they tell you they believe the Earth is flat. Suddenly, everything changes. The same brain that respected them a second ago now needs them to be stupid. Not because of logic, because if a smart person believes something dumb, it threatens your whole system. So your brain protects itself by tearing them down. You don't see a person with a blind spot. You see an enemy. And you never stop to ask what blind spots you might be walking around with every single day. You see an enemy. And you never stop to ask what blind spots you might be walking around with every single day.
Remember the last time you bought something expensive? Maybe a car, a phone, a course. After you bought it, did you suddenly notice everyone else had the same thing?
The same brand, the same color, the same model? They were always there. Your brain just filtered them out before. But now that you own it, your brain needs to believe you made a great choice. So it shows you proof. It literally rewires what you see. That's called confirmation bias. And it's not a glitch. It's the default setting. Your brain doesn't want truth. It wants comfort. It wants the story where you're the smart one, the good one, the one who made the right call.
So it cherry picks reality like a lawyer building a case. It remembers the wins, forgets the losses, twists the neutral moments into victories, and it does all of this without your permission. But here's where it gets darker. What happens when someone confronts you with actual proof that you're wrong? You don't just disagree, you double down.
Scientists call it the backfire effect. Show someone evidence against their belief, and they believe it even harder. Why? Because being wrong feels like dying. Your brain treats a shattered belief the same way it treats a physical threat. It fights back. It attacks the source. It rebuilds the wall higher than before. You've seen this. You've done this. We all have. Think about a belief you held 5 years ago. A strong one. Political, personal, professional.
Now think about how obvious the opposite seems today. Where did that old belief go? It didn't leave because of logic. It left because your identity outgrew it. And that's the secret nobody tells you.
You don't believe things because they're true. You believe things because they fit who you think you are. If you're the tough person, you'll find reasons why emotions are weakness. If you're the nice person, you'll excuse behavior you shouldn't. If you're the smart person, you'll avoid anything that makes you feel stupid. Your identity becomes a cage, and your brain becomes the guard that keeps you inside. But the most dangerous lies aren't the ones you tell yourself. They're the ones the group tells you.
Human beings are tribal down to the bone. Thousands of years ago, disagreeing with the tribe meant exile. Exile meant death. So your brain learned something brutal. Fitting in is more important than being right. That's why smart people in groups believe stupid things. That's why entire societies can look at obvious injustice and call it tradition.
That's why your friends all seem to agree with you more than they actually do. Your brain would rather be wrong and accepted than right and alone. So what do you do with this? Most people will tell you to think for yourself or question everything. But that's useless advice. You can't question everything. You don't have the time. You don't have the energy. And your brain will sabotage you before you even start. Here's what actually works. You don't need to find the truth. You need to get comfortable with not knowing. The people who believe the fewest lies aren't the smartest ones. They're the ones who can sit with uncertainty without panicking. They can say, "I don't know yet," without it threatening who they are. They can hold an opinion loosely enough that new information can actually reach them. Think about it. The most dangerous people in history weren't the ones who lied. They were the ones who couldn't imagine being wrong. Your brain will keep lying to you tomorrow. It will show you what you want to see. It will defend what you already believe. It will choose the tribe over the truth every single time. The only weapon you have against it is a single, uncomfortable habit: being willing to be wrong in public.
Not someday, today, about something you care about. Because the moment you realize your brain is a storyteller, not a truth teller, is the moment you stop being its prisoner. And that lie you're believing right now, the one you have no idea exists, it's already starting to crack.